Hi everyone, it's Coach Cheryl here, and I'm here to answer questions, okay, about construction virtual assistant role and estimator role. Mga kapwa ko engineers and architects here in TikTok, it is important that you know and you understand the roles of the CVA and an estimator. Kasi I'm sure that a lot of you are already wanting to transition from site work to remote work. Pero, bago tayo pumasok sa role na yan, kailangan alam natin kung ano nga ba talaga yung ginagawa ng isang CVA at ng isang estimator. By the way, I'm Coach Cheryl and I've been doing remote construction for 11 years now. And I have started doing remote construction training for aspiring remote construction professionals for 2 years now. Proud to say na marami na akong na-produce na CVAs and estimators for the last 2 years. So, let me get back to the business. Ano nga ba ang construction virtual assistant? Ano nga ba ang ginagawa ng isang construction virtual assistant? Isa-isahin natin yan para mas malinaw. Construction virtual assistant, from the word itself, construction virtual assistant. That means you are assisting contractors, construction project managers remotely. Siyempre, construction industry. Ano nga ba yung ginagawa ng isang construction virtual assistant? Unang-una, dapat mong malaman na pag ikaw ay construction virtual assistant, your goal is to make sure that the projects are being organized in a manner na madali siyang hanapin at naka-file siya ng maayos. With that being said, siguro naman may idea na kayo what a construction virtual assistant does. You are in charge with digital filing. You are in charge with documentation. Ano ba yung mga documentation? Contracts, reports. Ang reports, marami yan. Okay? So, we create different reports based on the needs. Nung CVA ako, ang pinakagusto kong report is yung report to advise the client of the progress of the project. Kasi ang susunod nun, pwede na tayong mag-send ng invoice. And pag may invoice na, then meron na ring pera si contractor. So, aside from doing the reports, you are also doing the logs, the daily logs, okay? And it should be backed up with photos. Bakit kailangan ng photos? Of course, pag sinabi sa'yo ni construction worker, construction trade, subcontractor, Cheryl, tapos na yung tiling. We're done with the mudding or the palitada. Or the Sparky will tell you, Sparky is electrician, the Sparky will tell you na done na rin yung rough-ins for electrical. Kontento ka lang ba? Nasasabihin nila na ganon. You're working from a different world. Hindi world. But yes, bottom line is, you always need to have a photo for a proof na talagang natapos nila yon. Not to doubt what they said, but it is important that you always cover your ASS. Because if something happens on site, halimbawa lang, based on my experience, nagkaroon ng nakawan sa site, and ninakaw lahat ng mga materials. Tapos i-account kung mga anong materials yung nanakaw. And you don't have photos, and you don't have logs, and you don't have inventories. So, paano mo malalaman? Paano mo ma-justify yung mga ninakaw when you don't have the list or you don't have the logs? Kasi, part of your role also is to do the inventory of the materials, of the equipment that's being rented out. It's part of your daily logs. As a construction virtual assistant, it is also your role to assist the contractor with the basic bookkeeping. Pag sinabing basic bookkeeping, pag natapos na ng certain percentage ang isang project, then that is due for invoice. When you say invoice, collections yan sa inyong project owner. So what you'll do is you will create an invoice. Pero para mas maganda, you back it up with a good report stating there what has been completed, what we're looking ahead, and ano pa yung mga ibang pending. It's your way of communicating with your client na this is where we are in your project. At isa yan sa mga tasks mo as a construction virtual assistant. Nakakapagod? Yes. Especially if you will be in charge of the construction project scheduling. Ang construction project scheduling ay ibang usapan naman. Aside from that, you will have to liaise with the city for the permits. You will have to liaise with the inspectors for the inspection. You will have to liaise with the contractor, other contractor, subcontractor, vendors, and suppliers. You will also have to liaise with the construction stakeholders like the architects, the engineers, especially pag kailangan ng RFI ni estimator. So, yan ang mga tasks ni construction virtual assistant. How about estimator? Ano naman ang role ni estimator? Ano yung mga nasasakupan ni estimator? Because estimator's goal is to ensure that he or she will deliver accurate estimates for the project. So, pag sinabi mong accurate estimates, how will you get to that right set of numbers? Siyempre, the moment na dumating ang project sa'yo, ang unang-unang magagawin is to review the plans. And when you review the plans, it requires focus. It requires focus kasi hindi pwedeng meron kang ma-miss. Hindi pwedeng may makalimutan ka. We are talking about numbers here. When you're an estimator, it's your goal to make sure na you deliver the right numbers for the budget. What will happen if meron kang nakalimutan sa pagte-take off mo or may nakalimutan ka sa scope ng project? Tapos, nagawan mo na siya ng estimate. And then, nag-oo na si project owner at nagkapirmahan na sila ng contract ng iyong GC. And then the project starts. And then, right there and then, na-realize nyo na hindi mo pala nasama sa take-off mo yung isang activity or yung isang task or isang scope. What do you think will happen? It will either be a call for variation or change order, but worse, if the contract is fixed, then your contractor will shoulder the overruns. That's why hindi pwedeng magsabay ang isang CVA at ang estimator sa iisang role. You cannot serve two masters all at the same time. But you can serve different masters at the same time. Watch out for